This message is a must listen, bruh. I'm trying to tell you, bruh. Share it with your cousins, your grand uncles, your grand toddlers, the figments of your imagination. Share it. Hey, it's a must listen, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bruh. Share it with everybody, bro, that needs it, bro. Know what I'm saying? But look, though. Hey, what's up? It's Patrick Ish Rosevere Fire, and I pray this message reaches who it needs to reach. So let's talk about the truth about divine timing. You know what I'm saying? So let's just get right into it, bro. Divine timing. I'm just gonna break it down like on how divine timing works. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people they don't understand like how divine timing works. So I'm just gonna break it down, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna break down like the mechanics and the how it just operates. I'm just gonna break it down. So let's just get right into it. Divine timing. You know what I'm saying? Divine timing is to whereas on paper, bro, you should be losing, bro. Know what I'm saying? Why is all these motorbikes in the background yelling? Y'all hear that, bro? All these motorcycle butterflies in the background yelling like this? They driving like this in the message? The freak! But look, let's continue with the message. You know, we're gonna have to see all that noise the motorcycle bikes has been doing. We're gonna have to see all that stuff on Judgment Day, bro. They're gonna have to get judged, bro. All the motorbikes, bro, they're gonna have to get judged on Judgment Day. Interrupting the message like that. They waited for the timing to interrupt. They waited for the timing to interrupt the message. You know what I'm saying? But look, though, let's get right into it. Divine timing, right? On paper, bro, it looked like you shouldn't even be surviving, bro. On paper, it looked like you should not be surviving. On paper, bro, it looked like you should be losing, bro. But it's like you still winning, bro. You still standing, bro. Know what I'm saying? That could be a sign right there that God's hand is over your life, bro. To whereas on paper, bro, it looked like you should not be surviving, bro. Know what I'm saying? On paper, bro, it looked like you should not be winning, bro. It looked like you should be losing and this and that. But it's like an invincible force is keeping you alive, bro. Know what I'm saying? An invincible force, a higher power is helping you. You know what I'm saying? And when you're dealing with divine timing, bro, God will provide for you supernaturally. You know what I'm saying? God will provide for you supernaturally. But here's the secret though. God will provide for you supernaturally just enough for you to keep going. You know what I'm saying? You ever be in those seasons of your life to whereas you're going through a situation, right? You know what I'm saying? Let's say you're going through let's say your money low, bruh. You're dealing with some financial difficulties, right? It's like God is still going to provide for you supernaturally, but He going to provide for you just enough to get to the next day. Just enough to get to the next day. So it's not like in a way, He's not fully delivering you from the situation right away. He's just supernaturally providing for you just so you could keep pushing forward to make it to the next day, to make it to the next day. He going to supernaturally protect you. He going to supernaturally provide for you so you could keep pushing forward, pushing forward. He's not fully delivering you. Know what I'm saying? He's not fully delivering you. He's just providing for you just enough to make it to the next day, to make it to the next day, to make it to the next day. And in your mind, you're blinded by the pain. You're like, damn, bro, God is not listening, bro. But look, though, how you making it from day to day? On paper, bro, you shouldn't even be making it to the next day. On paper, bro, you should not even be surviving to the next week, to the next month. How are you surviving? So it's like we're blinded by the pain because God is not fully delivering us from the situation. You know what I'm saying? God is not fully delivering you from the situation, but God is supernaturally providing for you just enough to get to the next day. He's supernaturally protecting you just enough to get to the next day. He's buying you time. How you think you got all that extra time? See, we blinded by the pain though. I'm trying to tell you. How you think you got that extra time, bro, that you needed, bro? God gave you that time. God been providing for you to get to the next week. But it's like you're blinded by the pain. You just want to be fully free from the situation. You don't want God to just get you to the next day and then the next, but you're still in the situation. No one said you want to be fully free from the situation. And here's the thing about the divine timing. Divine timing is the key to the full deliverance from that situation. So it's like God will supernaturally provide for you and protect you just enough for you to get to that appointed date of that full deliverance. You know what I'm saying? God will provide for you and he'll protect you and he will buy you time just enough to get you to that day where he's going to fully deliver you from that situation. But look though, we frustrated, we blinded by the pain. We're like, damn, bro, God is not listening, bro. But it's God who's even giving you the time. Know what I'm saying? It's God who's even supernaturally providing for you to get to the next day. It's God who's fully giving you just enough for you to keep pushing forward. It may not be the full deliverance that you want, but it's like he's still there. And it's like we're so blinded by the pain to whereas we don't even see that God is right there with us the whole time. Don't you know that you could be so blinded by the pain to whereas don't you know you could be so blinded by the pain, right? To whereas you don't even see that God is right there with you the whole time, bro. You're so blinded by the pain, you don't even see that God is right there with you the whole time, bro. Who bought you more time? Who gave you just enough to keep going to the next day? Who protected you as you was waiting for that day where you are gonna be fully delivered from that situation? Who protected you until that day where you will be fully delivered from that situation? Who provided for you supernaturally until that day that you are going to be fully delivered from that situation? It was God. So it's like we're so blinded by the pain, we fail to realize what's important, bro. We fail to realize he was right there with us the whole time. Because the pain, bro, sometimes the pain is too much to bear. So it's like, damn, bro, God is not listening. God is the one who's allowing you to keep going day by day. Know what I'm saying? So we got to give God his credit, bro, because sometimes we just blinded by the pain. And I understand, bro, the pain real. I would never tell you the pain is not real, bro. The pain is real, bro. But at the same time, bro, know what I'm saying? We just got to give our pain over to God, bro. Know what I'm saying? Put our pain in God's hands, bro. Because the thing about divine timing, it's almost like, I'm going to give you like a video game example, right? The thing about divine timing, right, is that the thing about divine timing is that God is waiting for the right moment for the maximum impact. You know what I'm saying? If he allowed the things to happen so fast, prematurely, the impact is not going to be the same if he allowed things to happen sooner or prematurely. So out here, we blinded by the pain. We like, dang, God, why don't you come through sooner? Why don't you deliver me faster and sooner, bro? Don't you realize that every day is painful, is suffering? He knows, he realizes. But let me tell you something. That impact, bro, like if he prematurely give you the blessing, bro, the impact is not gonna hit. For all you gamers out there, you know what I'm talking about, bro. Let's say you're a gamer, right? And you have this loadout, bro. It's certain moves, bro, like it's the impact, bro. Know what I'm saying? Like you gotta wait for the right impact, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Know what I'm saying? If you play like a game where like you gotta wait for the right moment, bro, like the impact, bro, like you aim prematurely or like, you know what I'm saying? Let's say you're playing like Call of Duty or something, like you aim prematurely, it ain't gonna hit, bro, like the impact, bro, know what I'm saying? So it's like God is waiting for everything to align, bro, the impact, you know what I'm saying? He's waiting for everything to align. Know what I'm saying? Some people call it when the stars align, bro. It's like God is aligning the stars. Know what I'm saying? Bro, why do you think a solar eclipse doesn't happen every single day? Why do you think a solar eclipse doesn't happen every single day? Everything has to align, bro. Impact. Then you hit, bro. Like I'm telling you, bro, like God is a strategist, bro. A lot of times we forget, bro, that our Father in heaven is a strategist, bro. He's the best strategist of all time. I already did another message about that right there. God is the best strategist of all time. Everything aligned, just like a solar eclipse. Then bam, just straight cook, bro. He gonna cook the entire map, bro. I'm telling you, everything gotta align. It's the impact, bro. Divine timing is pretty much like you waiting on an impact. Know what I'm saying? What is that impact? That impact is when the time is right, it's gonna influence and it's gonna impact a lot more lives. It's gonna save a lot more people. The area, bro, it's kind of like in a video game, like the DPS. You know what I'm saying? For all of you who know like video game terminology, like the gamers, it's like the DPS, the damage over time. Not damage over time, damage per second, bro. It's like some DPS type stuff. Like everything aligned like a solar eclipse, then you smack them, bro. I'm telling you, you hit him hard, bro. I'm telling you. He's waiting so you could have the most impact to reach the most people. Like, bro, that divine timing is connected to a certain type of impact. You're going to be able to impact more people. The divine timing is not only going to help you, the divine timing over your life is going to help other people. That's what we don't understand sometimes, bro. Because once again, we are blinded by the pain, bro. The divine timing is going to have some type of impact. The stars going to align, bro. It's going to smack, it's going to hit, it's going to impact you, it's going to bless you, and then it's going to bless other people too. Bro, it's going to bless the whole arena, bro. It's going to bless the entire map right there. Trying to tell you, bro. Know what I'm saying? But look, though, sometimes when you're praying and you're waiting on God for that divine timing, it's going to feel like you're screaming into a void, bro. Because it's not time. Sometimes when you're waiting on God for the divine timing and you're praying to him, it's going to feel like you're screaming into a void. Why? Because it's not time. So God, even though God hears your prayer, God knows you want that full deliverance. He can't give it to you yet, bro. He can't give it to you because it's not time. It's premature time. It gotta align, bro. The stars gotta align. The impact gotta smack, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. The impact gotta be critical, bro. God has to do critical damage with the impact of the divine timing, bro. Know what I'm saying? But what we can do as we wait for that divine timing, we continue to spend time with God. We continue to worship God. We continue to trust that God already heard our prayers. Know what I'm saying? God heard our prayers. We continue to worship him. Continue to spend time with him, bro. I'm telling you, he already heard your prayer. It's coming, bro. I'm trying to tell you, but and then, like I said, bro, divine timing is the key to the full deliverance that you've been praying for God about. You know, there were situations in my life to whereas I was like, man, there were situations in my life to where I was like, man, if I had money right now, I'd be free, bro. I felt like money was the only thing that was keeping me in prison, bro, in slavery pretty much. You get what I'm saying? Like, you ever be in like a financial prison or like a financial slavery to whereas you feel as though if I had money, I'd be free. One thing that the more that I mature in my walk with God, you know what I'm saying? I start to realize sometimes it wasn't the money that was keeping you in that so-called prison, in that so-called situation that you didn't want to be in. Sometimes it wasn't the money, bro. Sometimes it's the divine timing. Because when the time is right, the money comes. It's like when the divine timing arrives, and when the divine timing is upon you, am I saying that word? Upon? The divine time is upon. When the divine timing is around you, know what I'm saying? When the divine timing is upon you, it's like a cloud, bro. Know what I'm saying? The money gonna come, bro. It's like a cloud above you. The divine timing is like the stars is aligned above you. The clouds is aligned above you. Everything fall into place, bro. The money going just pour down from the clouds, bro. When the time is right. Now, I'm not telling you that you should be lazy and you shouldn't put in the work. No, no, no. Keep working exactly on what God told you to keep working on. Keep working hard on exactly what God told you to work on. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing what God called you to do. Don't be lazy. Now, if you're already doing what you got to do, I'm telling you, sometimes the money is not really what's keeping you stuck. It's not the money that's keeping you in bondage. It's the divine timing. Know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, like the more that I mature, the more that I see it for what it is. It was the divine timing. Because, bro, when the time was right, the money came, bro. Like everything just, the doors open. Everything just fall into place like crazy, bro. It's like some solar eclipse type stuff, bro. Trying to tell you, bro. But I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. It's a big blessing, a visit from God, bro. I'm gonna repeat that one more time. It's a big blessing, a visit from God, bro. Know what I'm saying? By the way, bro, I'm gonna keep it real with you. That's my album. I literally have a music album that's titled It's a Big Blessing, a Visit from God, bro. You know what I'm saying? If y'all wanna listen to it, check it out on my website on the page that's called albums. You know what I'm saying? I have a page on my website that's titled albums, and the first album on there is titled It's a Big Blessing, a Visit from God, bro. Because when the divine timing arrives, bro, it's literally a big blessing, a visit from God. Just like the album says. You know what I'm saying? W promo. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Peace.